from Miami, Florida. It's the Money Making Monday Show with your host, Carlos. I got calls in different areas. I got calls in different areas.
Yo, welcome everybody. If you can hear me okay, do me a favor and just comment that you guys can hear me, where you're watching from. Do me that big favor. And welcome, good morning, good afternoon, depending where you're watching from, to another Money Making Monday. Today, we're just going to answer some questions, meaning go ahead, shoot questions, and we're going to be here answering questions, and I'm going to give you a little update of what we're up to. Jason, what's going on, buddy? Loud and clear. My boy, Rich. Rich, how's it going? Alabama in the house. Yes, sir. Good morning. Do me a favor. Click in the link above or below, and it will give StreamYard access to your profile. That way I can see your name. All right. I'm in Miami this week, just in time for the rain. Yeah, it's been raining. Started raining yesterday. Today it's been raining a lot. And I think that tomorrow is also going to rain. So that sucks. Good, because I can be indoor working. David, how's it going, buddy? Money Making Mondays, you already know. Do me a favor, click in the link above or below. It should say in the description. It should be in the descriptions of this live. And it will say something like give StreamYard access. And then that way I can see your profile when you comment. See, like David right here. I can see David's profile, so I know it's him. There you go, Sonu. How's it going, buddy? Great. So here's what I want to do. I wanted to answer any questions that you guys might have about a pay-per-call or performance marketing or lead gen or whatever you have in mind. I want to go ahead and answer that. Then I want to give you some updates of what we're up to and things like that. So who wants to kick it off? Who wants to be the first one? I'm all ears. Should I play some little music in the back? Boom, 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 while we wait for some questions. Marcos, how you doing, buddy? I can hear you. Awesome. Watching from Lincoln. That's what I'm talking about. Andrews, my man. That's what I'm talking about. So let me see what I can do here. Yeah. Great. So what is the best offer for this Q4 and Q1? It just depends on what you feel comfortable with. You know, it depends on you can ask 10 media buyers and you're going to get 10 different answers. I tell you what, I see potentials in some offers. Just from my own personal experience, you know, I'm not speaking for anybody else, but my own. For Q4 and Q1, I think credit card debt is going to be huge. Volume keeps picking up. That's in the financial side. And then that offer you can also tie hand in hand with tax settlements, and also you can tie hand in hand with with credit repair. You know, taxes coming up, things like that. So anything that is in that financial vertical, which I just mentioned, like credit card debt, tax settlements, and credit repair will be a great offer for Q1. Also, in the insurance side, Medicare is always a good offer if you know how to run it, and you're good to go on that one. And then ACA will be ACA, for those of you that don't know, is the Affordable Care Act, most known as Obamacare. So that will be a great offer for, you know, insurance enrollment. It's a vertical that it takes a little bit to crack because of the certain criteria that it requires, but it's also a great offer And then, you're always going to do great with home services, with legal services, and so on. So it's just something to keep in mind. Sonu, sir, I'm going to start my campaign for debt settlement. Just got stuck in targeting and audience selection, and also what budget should put daily. Got it. So as far as budget, it just depends on where you want to test. Usually most people will test at either the cost of, like if you're selling calls, so they will test at the cost of a single call or the cost of 2 calls, to give you an example. So let's say that you're selling the call, just for simplicity, you're selling the call for like $50. So you want to test either $50 or $100, because if you can generate 1 or 2 calls, then you know that that's a campaign that you can optimize and scale, at least, but then there's many, many different strategies. You can also create one campaign and have multiple assets. And then instead of spending $50 on one asset, you can spend $25 on 2 assets. You can spend $10 on 5 assets and still 50, right? So it depends on the strategy. As far as targeting with debt, then you just want to target, first of all, you're going to have to run that as a special ad category. And second, you're going to have to target people that are heavy credit card users, So that will be it, aside from, your other targeting, but, that's what I will start. Tax debt, I think tax debt is it's a good one, especially now that the administration has so many agents, quote unquote, coming after everybody. Can you reduce the volume of the music? Of course I can. Didn't know it was loud, but I'll make it a little bit lower. Just adding a vibe to it. How about now? Is that better? How is the last mastermind? People up and running? When you're gonna do a real estate vertical? The last mastermind was freaking amazing. If you haven't seen the video, then this is the perfect time for me to show you the video. So here you go. But first, before I do that, I have to stop this music, because then it will be no bueno. The last of mine was amazing. People up and running. I mean, the room was full of titans in the industry. So here, let me just show you. Hey, what's up? My name is Carlos Corona. We're right here in the paper called Mastermind in South Beach, Florida. And we have a room full of people. The whole industry that does pay per call is here. So follow me. I want to show you. I'm the founder of UNIK Media Group. We are a pay-per-call business in the sense where we generate calls for buyers in different verticals, and then we also teach other people how to get into the pay-per-call business.
Going to a mastermind, you receive the biggest benefit because you're working with people that are in your industry doing what you do, and you can always learn something new.
A lot of the stuff that we talk about here is inner circle stuff. It's not stuff that you're going to put on a board for thousands of people to see. This is stuff that we have one-on-one conversations.
We are in Miami Beach right now in this beautiful yacht. The whole industry is in sight. We're about to go and catch some beautiful views of downtown Miami, the river. You do not want to miss this. Come, let me show you.
Thank you, Carlos, for putting together an absolutely beautiful event with industry leaders and industry beginners, all sharing their knowledge, all sharing their experience. Really just a beautiful event.
Carlos is great. He puts education first rather than profits or really anything else, and it really shows through with the content that he delivers.
If you're not serious, don't spend the money. Don't waste the money. Don't spend time away from your family. But if you're serious, this is one of the great first steps in coming to these events to start your career or your journey down PPC?
If they're media buyers or they're interested in learning how to generate phone calls or they're interested in meeting other people who are doing these things, it's really great to come to an event like this because they walk away with a tribe of people that they can bounce ideas off of and really find new ways to grow their business. And that's the main benefit of something like this.
Yeah, so last Mastermind was epic. Really had a blast. Tax debt will be huge after in the new year, especially with all the new IRS agents coming in. Jason, I strongly agree with you. Facebook user, how are you passing call conversions from Ringbot to Facebook with the conversions object? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to log in into your Ringbot account, and then on your left menu, you're going to scroll all the way down till you get to integrations. Once you get in integrations, you're going to expand that, and it's going to say platforms. You're going to click on platform, and then you're going to see that it's going to say Google or Facebook, and it's going to say Facebook Legacy or Facebook Events, the new one. You want to choose the new one, right? Not the legacy one. And then make sure that when you choose the new one, you rename it, because if not, then you're not going to know which account is which. Then you're going to select your business manager. Then you're going to select your ad account that you want to pass conversion to. Then you're going to save that. Then you're not done yet. You have to go now to the campaign. And then in that campaign, you're going to scroll down, and then you're going to see the option there to add your platform, right? And then you're going to add what you just set up, and then you're good to go. Every call that comes in to that campaign that is associated with that ad account that you just connected, then it will pass that conversion, and you're going to see it in your events page, and then your history and all that. You will see the Ringbot API conversions. I hope that answered your questions. I'm currently buying calls for ACA health insurance, good payouts, and payment term is sure with us. PM me if you have quality transfers calls for this vertical. I don't know who this person is. I would love to, if you can click above or below so we can see your profile. Awesome. Man, appreciate it. I was at the Mastermind. It was awesome. Yes, David, I remember. Have you been in the business? Have you been in this business in a recession? I'm not sure if COVID was a recession or after COVID, but I was definitely generating calls during COVID and after. So most businesses, most of my friends that own like restaurants and brick and mortar, whether it was like, furniture manufacturers or stuff like that, they were affected by obviously COVID and the slow in business imports and traffic to their businesses and stuff like that. As far as lead gen and pay per call, if anything, it boomed, it increased, and it doubled, say, right? Because people were now relying more on their phone and their devices to do the things that they will normally do, driving to a place, and stuff like that. And then I think the whole world got used to now, online meetings and Zooms and the whole push for technology just incremented, right? So, and it was great. I mean, one of our best years was 2020. So, yeah. Cool. So, no other questions? I have a little update. What we have been working on, and a couple other things, right? So, first of all, we've been working a lot in creating different brands and pretty much updating our Everflow account to make it easier for people that want to join in the industry but don't necessarily have the tech skill to develop their own landing pages and optimize them and stuff like that. So we can just give them a link and be like, here, use this link, We'll take care of the landing page. All the conversions will be there, and you will be paid per performance, either on a form fill or on a phone call, right? If it converts. And that's taken a lot of time in building that. Also, we have been building different assets and expanding our current offers. So if you're not familiar with our offers, I'll recommend that you check them out. Here is the link. Let me put it on the screen. So put it on the screen real quick. Here you go. So you can come here, and then you can see your marketplace, which is right here. And you can see all the offers that we have. And you can check here also, which is pretty cool, by skill level. So, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. When this offer was posted, by traffic source, and by payouts, right? So if you're looking for a specific offer, you can find it here, and you can apply for it, and that's pretty cool. Also, if you need training, this is our training right here, and you can, I'm actually logged in, but we have quite a few trainings here that you can take. If you want to take, this is the Mastermind recording. So if you were in the Mastermind, you can just come here and see the whole recordings, which is day 1 and day 2. And then here's a cool photo album that we have. Actually, how can I share that photo album? Let me see if I can share real quick. So give me a second. Let me see if I can share real quick. It's pretty cool, actually. Click, click, click. Oh no, I'm lost. I found it. Here you go. Here's the link. So I made it as a free preview, so you can just go in there and click on it. You'll be able to see it. You can download some pictures here of the Mastermind. Quite a cool few pictures here. My boy Brandon. Franklin is here. Sander, Encore, Eric, Mark, Rick, Josh, everybody. So if you have some pictures from the Mastermind, you can go ahead and dump them here. There's also videos you can download if you want to, of course. It was a pretty cool event. Looking forward to doing it all over again. It's just pictures and pictures and pictures. Cool. All right. When we get the recording of the Mastermind right there, just go to UNIK Media Group. You should have got an email from papercalls.com, and make sure that you log in, and you should be good to go. I keep hearing folks talk about losing 100 billion in 1 year, and how they are losing boatloads of money on ad revenue. Do you see them becoming more lax on ad approvals just by bringing in some more revenue? On the flip side of things, do you see an opportunity on the horizon for social social media to overtake Facebook and all together? That's a great question. So you should definitely be testing. I know Facebook, I think that the whole buying media on Facebook, at least from when I started to now, the experience has just been like decreasing and decreasing and decreasing. Like before, you could do a lot more. Now you can barely do anything, right? And they're just it's very restricted unless you're running something very generic. You can still make it work, but it's definitely not what it was before. So advertisers are looking to put money where they have the highest ROI or the highest result. And the platform itself, it's irrelevant in the sense that they're just going to put money wherever people are. At least we're going to put money wherever people are. We're going to buy media wherever people are. So if they are in Facebook, then we'll buy in Facebook. If it's there on Google, we'll be in Google, TikTok, Snapchat. Whatever they are, there's Pinterest, which is kind of whatever. And even Twitter is like trending and buzzing right now. Their ads kind of, they're iffy. They should be improving, but what I do see, is moving more towards like programmatic media buying and not so much relying on one single source like Facebook, right? So I know I shared this before. I don't know if you guys, I think I shared this before, like in an inner circle call, but let me share this in a money making Monday call. I don't know if you're familiar with like Stack Adapt, and Stack Adapt is pretty much very similar to Outbrain or Taboola, but it has certain features that sets them apart, and especially being able to create custom audience from different sources, or being able to create audience from different source providers, and some of them are like Experian, to give you an example, TransUnion, Share This, and so on. So you can make some pretty cool stuff, and you can not just rely on Facebook, but you can also be running native ads, display ads, and so forth, video ads, even audio ads. You can be running. So that's pretty cool, in the sense that you should look into it and not so much rely on a single source of traffic, and this will spread your money across, at least your media buying. Let's see something real quick. Let me see, there's a feature here that is pretty cool. Let's see if I can find it and show it to you guys. Okay, found it. So they call it third-party segments. And you can see right here. And then what you can do is you can filter by providers, right? So let's say that, these are the different providers that they have connected. You'll be like, okay, I want this provider, that provider, whatever might be the case. And then you can build a segment there. You can stack a segment, and you can like layer it if you wanted to, right? And create some pretty cool, interesting stuff. You can, for example, I don't know, build a segment. Somebody was mentioning tax settlements. Tax. Let's see what we can find for that real quick. Reach bankers. Not sure that's who you want to reach. Nope, that's not it either. People have credit cards, right? And then you can see includes percentages who are likely to have a high spend of $25,000 or more. And this is coming from a like audience. reach, scale, awareness, retail, validated purchase, transactional data, rewards, credit. So you'd be like, okay, like audience, that sounds interesting. So I'm going to filter here for audience. And let's see what else I have for credit card. Specific type of credit card in the industry. And here is 25 and rewards a segment, a probabilistic from users predicted household locations, MasterCard transactions. The segment uses 30 days look back window. Every 30 days complies with CCPA and GDPR. Right? So here's a segment being like, okay, not really running that. I'm running health insurance, to give you an example. People who work federal. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put all providers. And let's look at instant. So individuals who are interested in health insurance, and you can see here that if you run native, these are what your CPMs will be, at least what they estimated. And so here's from Share This. Customer who are likely to be interested in health insurance model from social sharing, search, page visits, click backs, and share pages. So this is from Share This. Share This is that little button that you see pretty much in a lot of websites. And it says Share This, and that's you share it to Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever it is. So that's where they're building this audience from here. You can see, the native display, video, CTA, and audio. Audio is pretty cool because you can do retargeting, right? So if you install the Stack Adapt Pixel, which is right here, right? But if you install this pixel on your properties, then you can do retargeting, and you can, instead of building a third-party segment, then you can build your audience, or you can even build a first-party segment from the info that you have, right? From the retargeting and stuff like that. And then you can layer with this, do a whole bunch of cool stuff. I'm just sharing this to answer Jason's question. That's what I think things are moving. What email softwares you recommend for doing call emailing to get traffic on our landing page? I'm not an expert in email. I can't really give you great advice on it because I don't do a lot of emailing, at least not a lot of cold emailing. There are some people that have better knowledge in this on the subject, like Keith. That's the legend on email marketing, and he is speaking on Lead Gen World in January. So if you can attend in person, that would be great. If not, I will look into online and definitely participating in his panel discussion of email marketing. You're gonna also look online for different setups because you're gonna need at least from my understanding, to do an email, you can't burn the IP and stuff like that. So you got to set up like a different flow and stuff. I don't really want to go too deep into it because again, I'm not an expert on it. And my understanding of doing email marketing on a huge scale, I mean, like sending hundreds of thousands to millions of emails a day, it requires a very complex setup, at least for cold emailing, aka spamming. That's how has traffic from them been working for you? I'm not sure I understand that question. Stack Adapt looks cool. I've been playing around with EVAPDAP and have liked it so far. I see more results with in-page ads as opposed to push ads. Yeah, of course. but it all depends on what your offer is. Yep, that's cool. Pretty cool. So, guys, like I said, we've been working a lot. So for now, the couple of weeks, we're probably gonna run like replays because we're catching up with a lot of work to do for the next couple Money Making Mondays, unless I jump on it and share something else. Besides that, you're gonna see a lot coming from UNIK on 2023. We have been working our butt off to create a better team with better products, with better services, better everything, and we have so much to show you, and that's what we're looking forward now, just to launching all the new brands and all the updates that we have done. So that's all that I have for today. I see one here that says another question. Sorry, driving and using text to speech. How is traffic from a stack of that been working for you? It's working. It's definitely working. I'm more inclined into it every day, but I'm testing so much. So it's crazy over here. Hey, Carlos, happy Money Making Monday to you. Brand new to PPC. Realize that it is little too late to jump on ACA until January. What would you start between now? It's not too late. You can set up a campaign right now and start running it right now. It's definitely not too late. It just depends. You say you're brand new to PPC. So, and that's in that case, then yeah. But if you know how to put together a call ad, you can pretty much get running right away. If you know how to do a form, like a Facebook ads like form, you can also get started. If not, I have training done like in using chatbots and websites, using static websites with quizzes, and static websites with click to call. It's a whole bunch of trainings on that. So go through the live videos or join into our UNIK publisher account, and there should be tons of trainings here. And then if you need support, you can just click here and type in pretty much anything that you want. Somebody asked earlier, how do I integrate Ringbot? So if you type in Ringbot, you can see pretty much everything that has to do with it. At least from our end, this is stuff that we have built, and this is when it was last updated and stuff like that. If you want to know more about ACA, you can just type in here ACA. You can see what is ACA, income requirements, and stuff like that. So, for example, you can come here, you can read this article. The page is not found. Great, we have to update this team. That was supposed to be found. You can see here. Should we give you any ideas on monetizing ACA callers who are on Medicaid? You can try SSDI, credit repair, or business loans might also make sense. All right. So there's a lot of information there. That's all. Thank you, guys. I wish everyone a blessed and wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. And I'll see you on the next one, okay? That's all for today. Peace out.